Welcome back to Key Conversations, the podcast where we talk about all the things to inspire you to have a successful and fulfilling music career. So, today I wanted to take a quick tangential break from the nitty gritties of releasing your next piece of music, whether it's an album or a single, and just know that we're going to get into singles next week, which I'm really excited about. But I want to talk about creating your community. And community right now can mean a lot of different things for people, but I want to tell you what it is and what it's not, and how you know when you're part of a good one. So, community is not being part of a Facebook group and scrolling through at midnight or when you're going to the bathroom and leaving comments. There's no real-time interaction there, right? So community has to have an element of real-time human interaction. It's much harder to do that right now while we're in the middle of a pandemic. Hopefully that will change soon, but that is something you want to make sure that you are getting. Facebook group or other types of online, quote, communities are great to supplement your real-time community, but it is not actually giving you what you need. So the next thing about a community that you really want to make sure you're getting is that real-time interaction with other human beings that are in the same place as you and also leveling up. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are the best in the group or you're, just starting out and everyone's really far. You just want to make sure that there are people that are able to inspire you and that you're also able to inspire. So finding a nice balance of people that are really in your world and are going to help you level up. There's a great quote that says that your income is generally the average of the 5 people you hang around with. And I think that's true for not just money, but also motivation and your energy and positivity and seeing results in your career. So make sure you're surrounding yourself by a community of people that are leveling up the way you want to as well. A community is not participating in a webinar or an online course where someone is talking at you the whole time. It is great to have a community that is led by someone who knows what they're talking about, who has moderated things like this before, but it is not, it's not sitting in a classroom. Yes, you can get to know people in your class when you're, actually sitting with people, but that can create community, but that's not the community, right? You will be getting something out of the community that's not just knowledge. So that's something I really want to put in place. So the 6 benefits of being in a community, and the one, just so you know, that I've created has been going on for 4 years. It's a mastermind called In the Key Elite. And normally we would meet the last Wednesday of every month for an hour. We would share what we did this month that we want to celebrate together. And then we'd also create what we want to do for the next month and figure out what it is that we want to be celebrating at the end of next month. And then figure out a strategy on how to get that. It's very motivating to be around people that are seeing success. We do a lot of work around making sure that we're not comparing ourselves to other people's successes, but just getting inspired by that and motivated to do our own actions, because everyone's got their own set of actions that are going to make a difference for them. Since the pandemic started, I decided to turn this monthly group into a daily group. So we meet Monday through Friday every single day for between a half an hour and an hour. And the group has slowly grown over these 8 weeks. And it's been really amazing to see people decide that they just want to get out of bed for these people, to decide that they want to tackle some tech that they've never tackled before, like really getting good with Facebook Lives or asking for tips on live shows or engaging with their email list more. We've really been able to celebrate little wins that we have every single day so that they don't go by without some sort of acknowledgement, which makes we're actually training our brains to look for the good in our lives. That's what this community does. So it's very empowering. We've started an In the Key concert series. We have started Instagram pods, so we're supporting each other in helping the algorithm show our posts more. There are so many benefits to being in a community that is full of like-minded people. So here are the 6 benefits. 1, like I've said, motivation. Rather than just sharing an inspired feeling or watching a video that gets you psyched up, you're actually taking inspiration to the next level, meaning motivation. It's the catalyst for implementing action. When you see other people take action, you're just more likely to be like, I want that energy. I want what they're getting. I want to see results in my life too. You're getting shared lessons. So no one is perfect. And when we get vulnerable and share the mistakes we've made, we've we're actually able to see what didn't work and then not make those mistakes ourselves. So it is a joint learning process together, and we're able to contribute back with each other just simply by sharing, hey, this didn't work, or this did work, so you should try this. You'll also get accountability. So when you want something and you have a group of people listening for the best version of yourself, we don't get that a lot in our lives. We don't have people surrounding us that are always seeing the best version of us. But when you're in a community like this that actually allows you to say what you want and then says, hey, did you go get that thing that you want? That's powerful. So you have accountability, and your wins are their wins. And same thing when they say, hey, I want this thing, and by the end of the week they went and got it. Like, I would love to have 100 people on my Facebook live show, and someone shows up. Guess what? I had 104 people. Like, everyone's really psyched. That's good energy. You're surrounding yourself with that kind of energy, and then you're teaching yourself, okay, this is what I want to attract. You know that thing when you're like, I would love to buy a Volkswagen, and then everywhere you're seeing Volkswagens? Your brain is like, okay, I think I'm going to start attracting that because it's starting to see it everywhere. So if you're watching the video for this, this is Enzo, my dog, and he just really wanted to get up here and get in on this conversation. He's part of my community. So we've got motivation, shared lessons, accountability. You also get opportunities. When you're in a mastermind that is being run well and people are open to sharing and just everyone's growth is growth of the group, there will be some serious cross promotion. You will find people that you're like, hey, I like your music. I'd love to tell my fans about you. Let's do an email cross promotion. I actually encourage people to do that in my group because it's so important to grow during this period of stasis during the pandemic. So we partner up every week and we're sharing things and getting people on social media and doing cross promotions, and it feels really good. And it's great for our fans. They see that we're engaging in our community, that we're not just about us and what we've got to sell, but we're interested in what other musicians have to say. So cross promotion is so great to grow your fan base and also, just connect on an even deeper level with the people in your community. The last thing that you're going to get, that's 1, 2, 3. Nope, this is 5. Structure. So structure is something that is so important, and a lot of musicians miss it without even knowing that they're missing it. And that can mean putting in a daily routine, having something to look forward to. But if you're in a community, oftentimes they are structured in a way that supports you to know what to expect. So for me, every single day for the past 8 weeks, every Monday was the clear day. That was the theme. We'd have different conversations around what clearing meant. Maybe one day it meant cleaning your actual environment, talking about that, cleaning some digital space. Maybe it's cleaning out relationships and clearing room for new relationships. But that's the theme for Monday. Tuesdays are create. Wednesdays are collect, meaning collecting research, contacts, knowledge from programs. Thursdays are campaigning. So either setting up an ad, a campaign ad, or pitching. We do a lot of talking about how to get a yes when you're pitching anything to anyone. It also might be actually creating a campaign in your email list, right? That's what MailChimp and Kajabi and some other places call a broadcast that you're going to send out, sending a campaign. And then Fridays are connect. They're all about one-on-one connection and connecting with your super fans, maybe connecting with family members, other people that you know you need to spend some energy on, but you want to have your weekends free. The weekends are all about rest and rejuvenation and relaxation and maybe catching up, maybe being productive, maybe creating, maybe doing something you didn't do this week, but it's not designed to be like, oh, now I have to call, maybe it's like my uncle I always call on the weekends. Let's put that on Friday so that you can just know that your Monday through Friday is when you're working, and then the weekend you get to catch up, and then we start all over. So that structure is so empowering, knowing that we come to each day with a different idea, but it's the same structure has been really great to keep people coming back for more. The last thing that you get from a community is emotional benefits. There are so many studies that just show you the basic idea that when you bottle up emotions, it actually leads to physical sickness. So what we do in my community, we make sure that everyone gets a chance to share their wins, but also share if there's something they're struggling with. And these are laser shares. This is something I encourage people to practice, is being really powerful in their language so that they're not sitting for 20 minutes telling backstory and trying to get people to sympathize with them. We're just saying, this is the thing I'm struggling with. And to just say it and release it, no one's airing their dirty laundry, but we are able to be like, oh, I feel that too. And we start to really feel that we're not alone. And that is not just good for your psyche, it is good for your health. So those are the things that you get in my community. And if no matter what community you're looking to join, or maybe you're already part of one, or maybe you're starting one, those are the things that I encourage you to put in. So just again, it's making sure that there's a place for motivation, shared ideas, accountability, opportunities, especially for cross promotion and growth, structure to follow, and emotional release in some way. So I am really hoping that you all consider joining my group in the Key Elite. It is full of musicians that are have got a great career already, but are looking at, okay, what's next for me? So this place is like one of the happiest places on the web. So go to inthekey.co/elite. I strongly encourage you to check it out. You can try it for a week. It's like less than a tank of gas. It's actually less than a tank of gas for a month. That may change, but right now it's very, very affordable. It's actually kind of crazy because I've been in masterminds that are in the thousands of dollars, and this is not that. So it is so valuable. Take what you need from it, give what you want, give what you can, and make sure that you're getting the support that you need. That's a really great way to level up your career, especially if you've got music coming out soon. You want to have people supporting you and commenting on all your posts and helping those algorithms and following you and pre-saving and doing all the things that you want your fans to do. When your community is doing it, it's just going to feel so great, and you're going to be able to ride that momentum. So head to inthekey.co/elite and please sign up. Give my community a try. I would love to have you, and I know the rest of the group would as well. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next week.